Good morning, everybody. I'm Christy, and this is my channel, Javagirlstitches, and this is Flosstube number 25. And I have a little special guest today, Mitzi. This is my dog, Mitzi. Hi, sweetie. She was, I thought I'd bring her on here. She was really sick last week. I posted an Instagram, so if you guys didn't know, she was really sick, and I wanted to let everybody know that she is happy and well, finally. Do you want to tell everybody what you did last week? Naughty girl? Yes, I love you. So my dad was emptying the trash. He accidentally threw his medicine away, the full bottle of medicine. So he took the trash bag and he was digging through it trying to find the medication. And what he did is he spilled milkshake all over in the gravel. So this one right here, my little garbage gut, went and licked up all the milkshake. Well, she also licked up all the gravel. And thankfully it's just like pea gravel. It's really tiny gravel, but did not agree with her stomach at all. So she started getting sick and vomiting, and she couldn't even keep water down, and her body was shaking uncontrollably. So that, I was just like, I'm calling the vet. And they took her in, and they just monitored her. They gave her fluids because she was dehydrated, and they got everything to pass and medication. And they got her all better. So thank you, everybody, for all your prayers and your kind words. She's doing 100 times better now. She still wants to eat everything. She's a beagle mix, so that's kind of what they do. They just get into everything and eat everything. So yeah, we're super happy that she's home and that she's better, and she's back to her normal little stinker self. I call her my sausage because she's, yeah, you know why I call you sausage, yes. But she's back to normal, where she just where she wants to be with me all the time again. So I have my stitching buddy back. It's really nice. And you know, when I sleep, I have no room to sleep because you have to sleep around her. So we're back to that again. So it's really nice. But thank you, everybody, for all the love with her. We're glad to have her home. Okay, you ready to get down and go play? Love you. Okay, there you go. Okay, little special helper today. Okay, so first off, I want to welcome everybody back. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I know with the world right now, it's pretty rough out there. I know most of us are quarantined. Hopefully all of you are well and none of you are sick. I personally don't know anybody that is sick. I'm grateful for that. But I just wanted to come on today, and I wanted to make a video that's positive and happy and maybe brings you a little bit of joy in this hard time right now. So that is my goal today. And even though times are hard right now, there's always something to be positive about, always something to be grateful for. I'm a firm believer that out of bad, something good comes out of it. I'm not sure what it is right now, but I think like in our case, like Tyler, we were able to fly Tyler home. I thought it was best that he was here with our family so we could all be together. So for me, I mean, if we wouldn't have lived here, my dad would have been by himself. He would have been out more doing stuff that he's not supposed to be doing. So I feel like God put us here at the right time in the right place, and this is exactly where we're supposed to be. And we have all of our family together, and we're all healthy. My hubby's still working. So even in rough times, there's still good that can come out of it. So I hope that all of you are finding the good and are happy and well, and just hang in there, everybody. So here we're all doing really good. Nobody's sick. Everybody's pretty happy. Maybe except for my teenagers. They are so bored. They have been out of school for 2 weeks, and when Chase found out there was no school at first, he was so excited. And he was like, yes, we have no school. And then I'm like, well, you understand that you're out of school for like 4 weeks at the least. And they're like, oh man, we're bored. Which they do have homework, which I make them do. It's online. But they're bored and they are starving all the time. Like, I'm sure if you have teenagers, you totally understand. They are always hungry. They're eating me out of house and home. And then of course they don't want to eat what's here. I don't like what's in the house. I'm like, look, kids, do you not understand that your mom had to go out there with all those people, and it was like the Hunger Games to get food. So you are going to eat what's in the house. So besides that, and a couple incidences, which I will mention a little bit, they have been really good. They're just bored. So this weekend, I know we're kind of on lockdown here in Vegas too, but you can go to the parks. So this weekend we are hoping to go out and take a walk and at least get a little bit of fresh air and exercise and do something as a family. So, but otherwise we're doing really good. What else do we do? I think that's about it. Again, flew Tyler home, families all together. It's good. We're good here, and I hope all of you are too. Okay, let's see. So let's get into cross stitch. So first we're gonna do my finishes, and I have gotten quite a bit of them done. It's nice when you don't have to get up at 5:30 in the morning and take your boys to school. You get a lot done. And I have been all over Instagram, and I love seeing people using this time, and they are stitching like crazy, and I love that. I love that we have amazing community and an amazing hobby, because I was talking to someone, and one of my friends, she doesn't have any hobbies. I'm like, what? I don't even know what I would do if I didn't have a hobby. Like if I didn't have cross stitching, I would go crazy. So I am so grateful for this hobby. Okay, my first finish is Chicken Love, and this was a free chart by Stitching with the Housewives. And what I did is I had a frame, it's like an easel frame that came from Michael's, and I mounted on sticky board. I put some white rickrack, mounted on red gingham and then black gingham. And then I have a bow, 2 bows, and a little flower in the middle. And then that's a little wood heart, just unfinished wood heart that you can get at Michael's, and I just painted it red. And I kind of wanted to make this one just a little simple, didn't need to, you know, be anything super fantastic. And I loved how it turned out. And we will talk about me trying to stitch this. So on Saturday, I posted on Instagram, I'm like, I'm hiding out in the she shed. I'm, you know, trying to get some stitching done and just get away from the boys just for a little bit. And, you know, I thought my shed would be kind of my safe haven, my little quiet place. No, not when you have 3 boys. It's not. So first I'm trying to stitch, and then Tyler comes in, and he was like in the garage because Dave was cleaning it, and he brings in this flattened old football with a dead scorpion on it. And he brought it in to show me. I'm like, get that out of here. I'm deathly afraid of scorpions. I've gotten bit by one when I was a kid. Get that out of here. So he leaves, and less than a minute later, here comes John. And he's like, Miss Christy, can I get a tattoo? Like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, get out, you know? No, you cannot get a tattoo. So I get him out, and then here comes Chase. I swear they planned this because it was within a minute of each of them. And Chase didn't even have anything to say. My door, when it opens, it kind of squeaks. So he's just opening and closing the door back and forth. And I'm like, really? Just go away. So I got him out, and then he's, you know, knocking on my window over here. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even escape them no matter where I go. They're everywhere, and they keep coming in here, and I know they're bored, but sometimes they drive me nuts. But I mean, I love them. What are you gonna do? And then the other day, Tyler was in here, and he went outside for a second, and there was like, because we have a junk pile of stuff, we have to get a dumpster. And so there's still junk out there. Well, he picks up this thing of tinfoil, and he makes this weird hat out of tinfoil with like this pointy thing. And he comes in here, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And he said it was his coronavirus detector or deflector or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I mean, gotta give you props for being creative and making the best of your boredom, but yeah. So obviously I need to lock the door or put a no boys allowed sign outside, but they're fine otherwise. They're just, you know, my boys are crazy, but you know what? Life would be so boring without it. I know I get on here and I tell you guys the stories, but you guys know I love them so much. And I mean, what would I do without them showing me scorpions and tattoos and tinfoil hats, you know? It keeps me entertained. Okay, so back to finishes. So my second finish is another free pattern, and this was by Hands on Design, and it's Choose Happy, Be Well. So what I did with this, I stitched this on a new fabric that I just got, and it's Barley, I think it's Barley Lugana 25 count. And so I stitched it in most of the called for colors. I might have changed the pink and blue because I did not have them. I think the blue is DMC, the rest is all Classic Colorworks. And then I mounted it on sticky board, and then underneath there is the other portion of the sticky board, it was green material. I do have some rickrack that went straight across. And then I backed it up with blue polka dot material. And then I added a bow, 2 bows, some greenery, and some blue flowers. And I'm super happy with how this turned out. And it's a free pattern, you guys. There's so many designers doing free patterns right now. You guys need to go check them all out. I'll show you a couple that I have plans for. And but if you go on Instagram and Facebook, there's tons of them. It's amazing. This community is just amazing. Okay, my next finish is Rooster and the Hens by Little House Needleworks. And this is how I finished this one. Okay, so this was just a little tobacco basket that I got at Walmart. It's in the spring Easter section right now. There might still be some left. And I mounted it on some gingham fabric with, again, rickrack. I'm having a little rickrack phase right now. I'm loving it. And I did glue some like wood spools, little wood spools, to the back of the basket so it would pop this out a little bit because it just was too sunk in there. And then on top, I added some lamb's wool, 2 bows, a piece of cotton, and a chicken button. And I'm super happy with how this turned out. And this is gonna go in my she shed, in my chickens section. Yes, I did decide, I was like, you know what, nothing else is, there's no room in the house, so it's gonna be farmhousey chicken in here. And if you can see, I do have more stuff on the shelves now. I am almost done with the she shed to where, I mean, it's gonna take years for me to get more stuff, you know, on the walls and stuff, but it's pretty good for right now. Okay, my next finish is, it was by Lizzie Kate. It was, I believe it's springtime sampler. It's her new one. You can get it on 1-2-3 Stitch. And this is how this one turned out. So this frame, again, I got at Walmart a while back, and it's like chicken wire frame. I painted it white. The, again, sticky board, some polka dot material, pink rickrack. And then on top, I got this orange carrot pick from Hobby Lobby. And then it had some raffia attached to it. I just left that on there. And then I added a bunny bow. And then this is just a little bunny, a wood little bunny piece that I got, I believe, at Target. And it was on like a little string garland. I took it off. I added a little pom-pom for his bunny tail. And that's how I finished it. And I'm super happy with how that turned out too. And again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these Easter pieces because I didn't decorate this year for Easter, but I might just put them up in my room in here for another month until Easter. Okay, my next finish is Peep, and this pattern was by Priscilla and Chelsea, Stitching with the Housewives. So I took this bucket, and this is the bucket that they used for their other finishes, but I wanted to use it for something different. So what I did is I cut out the word Peep with vinyl on my silhouette. I put that on, and then hopefully nothing's gonna fall off. I just backed this up with 2 different fabrics, and again, some rickrack and a big bow. And it is stuck in this bucket with styrofoam. So the styrofoam's glued down, and then I stuck a skewer to the back of this, stuck it in there. I added greenery, I added a little nest with chicks and some flowers. And I'm super happy with how that turned out. So there's that one. Okay, last one. So I did square dance, and if you guys remember, I wanted to do this chicken one with a September, but I did not want it to say September. I wanted it to have a saying where I could keep it up all year round. So I changed it, and it says our coop. And this is a huge cheese grater from Hobby Lobby. And what I did is I mounted it on sticky board, again, some more rickrack, some gingham, and then my coop fabric, or not coop, I keep saying coop, it's like chicken wire. And then I added 3 bows and another chicken button. And this is magnetized to this. And then in here, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with this. I had a couple ideas, and then I found this raffia, and I'm like, I just stuffed it in there, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of cute. And so then I added some greenery and a little piece of cotton, and I was like, okay, now I really like it. It's perfect. So super happy with how this turned out. One of my favorites. Again, I love when you can just throw things together and it's like, ooh, it turns out better than you think. So, okay, that's all my finishes. Let's get on to whips. And I have a few. I swear, it's nice having this time. I get lots of stitching done. Okay, so the first one I did was Happy Farm Girl, and I did the little chicken. And this is on the barley fabric. It's 25 count Lugana. And I did the chicken, and I'm going to make all of these into little pillows. I think I mentioned that last week. So I have this one done, and I'm working on a couple others. But I mean, look how cute that chicken is. So cute. So there's my first whip. Okay, my second one. I started Tis Halloween, Blackbird Designs, and I started the little pumpkin stocking. And Denise and I have been wanting to start these since the beginning of the year, and I'm like, okay. She started doing some, and I'm like, okay, well, I want to do mine too. So I started with that one. And this is on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. And there's a lot of orange. I probably should have picked a simpler one, but that was my favorite one, was the pumpkin, so I started that. And I would like to do a few of these before Halloween, because this is my first Halloween piece I've done. And I keep it in my Denise DotDotGooseDesign cute little Mickey bag. Okay, move some stuff here. My next whip, I got a little bit more done on Easter Bunny Row by Bent Creek. And this is how far I've gotten now. So I don't have that much more to go. So I really want to get this done, hopefully this week. Love the colors, love everything about it still. One of my favorites. And again, I do have a finishing idea, but like Hobby Lobby, a lot of you guys' Hobby Lobby stayed open for a long time. Ours was closed last week, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And there was no sticky board anywhere, and I couldn't find any, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have planned better. But, and now the Michaels and Joann's did stay open for a couple days longer, but they're closed down now too. So I'm like, that's the only thing about quarantine that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't like craft supplies. Otherwise, I'm good. And you would think I know I have enough patterns and fabric, just not so much finishing stuff. Okay, I digress. So next one I'm starting is Prim Village. And when I first saw this, I was like, it's cute, but I don't know that I'm gonna stitch it because it was just a lot of houses. So I'm like, you know what? I started seeing people stitch it, and I'm like, it looks really cute. I'm like, what about if I just do 3 houses? So that is my plan. So I started the first one, and I did change the colors to like darker teals, and the next one will be like red and then a dark blue one. And so I'll just do 3, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the border around here, but I am, and I'm gonna do little motifs. And this is stitched on Vintage Country Mocha Lugana, 25 count. And when I was stitching it, I was like, this fabric is perfect for it, and I absolutely love it. So I can't wait to keep working on those. I'm a little bit far behind. Some people, you guys have this all done already. I'm like, that's one thing, man, when people are just kicking booty and they're getting tons of stuff done. It's awesome to see. Okay, let's get into my last whip. And it is Bloomtopia. And I finished part 5, which was this one and this one. And we get our releases a little bit early before everybody else, so I have to be done before. And the more I stitch it, the more I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's beautiful. All right, that is all my whips, because if that isn't enough, and I have more I want to start. Start all the things. Okay, let's get into my haul. So I did get market stuff, what I ordered. I will go through them pretty quick because I'm sure most of you guys have already seen all these. But Spring Serenade by Brenda Gervais. Super cute. Souvenirs of the Heart, Star Spangled Spectacular. Is that what it is? Yes. So this is probably going to go in my mania because I always do 4th of July in my mania. Or actually next month I might be starting a little bit of 4th of July too. This I purchased kind of after, and I love it. It's called Wear Wool by October House, which I've never stitched or designed before, but it's a sheep and it's pink, and seriously, how cute is that? Had to have it. Harrietta and Company by Brenda Gervais. I know you guys have all seen that. Super cute. And this, I thought I had the Halloween one. I do not, but so I need to get it. But oh my gosh, the tray by Madame Chantilly. I got the 4th of July one. I want to start on this immediately. This is so stinking cute. And look, a little Rae Dunn mug. And you guys know I love Rae Dunn, so cute. This one is probably a good one to stitch right now, I think. It's the Smallest Thing sampler, and it says, sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart, which I love. And that is by Heart and Hand. Kind of perfect for right now. I also got Baltimore Salt Box by Brenda Gervais. That will be in my Stitch Mania too. And the last one was My Stitcher's Heart by, I think it's by Hands On Design. And you get all those things you can make. And I love this one. Can't wait to stitch that too. Okay, that is all my haul. Now, if you go on to Instagram or Facebook and the hashtag is Be Well and Stitch, that is where you will find tons of free patterns out there that all of these amazing designers are putting together. So I've already stitched 2, but I was going to show you a couple more they have. Tiny Modernist. So if you're feeling like stitching Halloween, how cute is that? This one is by Heart and Hand. I only have the black. I don't know what it looks like in color, but it's called Be Well, but that's pretty cute. And I love this one. I don't know who this is by. Karen. Oh, So Much to Love. Karen from So Much to Love. And it's little scissors and stitch more, stress less. Love this. And I've seen some people stitch it already and make it into little pillows. It's so cute. And this one, so cute. I wish I had the fabric or the floss. And that's one thing, I'm going through all my DMC floss. I'm like, how do I not have all these colors? Again, gonna need to stock up. But this is Sending Love by Kelly Stadola from That's So Kelly Company. Look at that bunny, how cute that is. I just can't even stand the cuteness. But I don't have like any of the colors for it. I'm like, how do I not have these colors? So I'm gonna have to, once Michael's opens back up, I'm gonna have to hit him and stock up on all of the DMC that I do not have, which I should. Okay, another one. This is called Be Well and Stitch, and it's by Camellia X Stitch, I believe. And it's Be Well and Stitch. Look, it's got sheep and I mean the spool and then scissors. How cute is that? The only thing I would do different is I would probably stitch actual flowers there instead of, I think they're like little diamonds. But how cute is that? That's on my list for next. And this one is by Tiny Modernist. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, yes, please. Home Stitch Home. I am going to change the colors on that. It's already kitted up because I do have the colors for this one. And I'm going to stitch it on coffee tea dyed Monaco. And I just chose Classic Colorworks colors that I thought would look good with it. So I'll have like a red house, some yellow, pink flowers, some blue and some brown words. So a little bit different than the same pattern, but I will be doing my own colors on it. So I am super excited to start that too. So yes, everybody go check out all those designers. I mean, how amazing of a community is this that they all, give out free patterns for us to keep us going in this hard time. And I just think it's amazing. Okay, let's get into giveaways. I'm already there. I'm only 24 minutes in. I swear, I feel like it's probably because I talk 90 miles an hour. I'm like, my video is going to be way too long. It never is. my brain just goes 90 miles an hour. It never stops. So, okay, where's my giveaway? Okay, so last video I had, I don't even remember what the question was. I think it was your favorite market release. So loved reading all of those. Thank you for all the sweet comments about how I was missed. I was like, oh, thank you guys so much. You guys are just the best. I mean, the comments you leave are just the sweetest. And I have the best subscribers ever. So giveaways. The first one was Home of a Needle Worker. And the winner of that is Connie Teasley. Hopefully it's Teasley. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. But you won this one. Congrats. The second one was Sweet Land of Liberty. And that goes to Elizabeth Brum. B-R-U-M. You won this one. Congratulations. Stars and Stripes by Rovarius. The winner of that is Susan, and I know I'm going to butcher this one, Acevedo. It's Acevedo. You are the winner of that. Okay, next one, the Santas and Snowmen. The winner of that is Jerry Hood. Congratulations. And the last giveaway was Home of a Stitcher. Yeah, I'm going to try. Michelle DeLaben. Oh my gosh, I know, God, it's a long one. It's DeBardelleben. DeLan. Anyway, you won. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad. So I will leave my email address in the show notes, and you just need to contact me, and I will get those off to you. And then we couldn't end this video without having another giveaway. So I just have a small one this time, just two. And the question, I didn't know what to ask this time. I wanted to keep everything positive, so how about you let me know what you've been doing during the quarantine shutdown, or anything that, you know, what you've been doing that has kept you busy, that's kept you sane, positive stuff. That's, you know, how you guys are getting through it. Let me know how, so what have you been doing during the shutdown? And hopefully it's happy stuff and it's not, you know, none of you are sick, and, you know, it's good stuff. And if not, then, you know, my prayers are with you for if you're struggling. Okay, so the first giveaway you are going to get, that doesn't go there. You are going to get Prim Village, and it comes with a cute little, what is this? It's a little charm, and you can hang it off your project bag. So first, Prim Village, so you can just put Prim Village if you'd like to win that one. And the second one is Lori Holt's Set D stitch cards, and it's her summer ones. I think they're summer, maybe they're spring. I don't know, but they're stinking adorable. And you're also, with that, you are going to get the cross stitch key card, and both of these are courtesy of Fat Quarter Shop. And it tells you what size fabric you're stitching on. It gives you a little ruler, like 2-3 inches in. So this is really, really cool. So second one, you can just put stitch cards, and that's number 2. And then again, the question, what are you doing during the quarantine, shutdown? So that is it this week. I hope you guys are having an okay week, a good week. I would love for you to be having a great week. I hope you're making the best of your time. I hope you're doing well. Also, I will be back next week. I'm going to come back in a week, and I'll do a couple updates, like if I've finished anything else. I do have a couple things that need to be finished. I did not get to do them because I was out of sticky board. It's now back in. I did get some, so now I can finish a couple more things. I'm gonna try to get some more stitching done. It's not gonna be like today. I won't have tons of stuff to show, but after I do a little update, I will do my she shed tour. So I will be back next week for that. Mitzi, she wants out so bad. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. Hang in there, stay positive. Winners, email me. I will get those off to you. Post offices are still open right now, so I can get them off to you. Have a great week, and I will see you guys next time.